Hello again everyone, this is V and we are, trying to pursue a pure economic game. There might be some war later on, I'm sure, but for now we are just trying to catch up tech-wise and build up our economy in the hope of buying a bunch of city-states, which is probably not gonna be very easy, but well, we'll see how far we get. I'm gonna buy this tile for sure, and it'll give more than one. I'm pretty sure of that. Babylonian coastal city. War would be especially bad for us, so I hope we can really avoid it. And I will happily let him convert me, even though his religion's utter shit. Look at this religion thing. Well, it's better for me than for him, but yeah, it's just not gonna be great. I do want it in my capital though. Plus one food from camps. Yes, please. The problem is, if I get it in the capital, well, it's a holy city, and that would just be very annoying. Most dangerous opponent, well, there's two. Babylon and Brazil are both always dangerous because they are very, very nasty in the late game. As you can see, this island has no place for a city, so Nether is plotting against Pedro. Let's rat him out.
Olá? Oh, you're a very...
The wonderful Wizard of Oz. And Kufa, that sounds like a plan. Always checking this thing. And yeah, I will go for more cargo ships. "21 turns to steal." Yeah, that's okay though. Yeah, Maria. Porcelain towers. Very unpleasant for us. It means that she went rationalism, and that's never good news. So I think I will vote to get her elected as chief, and that should make her quite happy with me. Because I just can't compete with her at all at this point. And now we have to make a choice, either the market, and I think I will go for the market first to get the National Wonder, and then after we'll go for Amphitheater and Opera House. And I wonder if we are actually on a Pangea map with the connection where I am now. That would be quite interesting. See, and she's gonna be super happy. obviously taking rationalism. So let's
Wederom
open.
gegroet. Ik hoor.
You don't need any luxuries except spices. Akal has one, but it seems to be fairly divided, so it's difficult to acquire. But I will continue to
Wederom
cotton for
gegroet.
silver trade if he wants that.
Uit.
Neither really benefits me. There's Mombasa. I do want fishing boats on these tiles because Nottingham will be growth capped pretty badly, and getting 2 free food is going to be really helpful for us. So that's something I definitely want to do. Let's try and not forget that we want a great profit. I will want a land trade route to feed London, and I'm going to go for the university in Nottingham. That should be good. There's not actually anything left to do for the workers. So yeah. I guess I'll just sell it. One 6 and 1 5 and 1. York is gonna be a pretty huge city, I think. Maybe we should have built a guild there. Can still do that. We probably built a musicians guild in York, and then it'll be fine. And then we can do some more other specialists in London. And it's definitely a continent. Figures, of course, but well, have to make sure. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 city-states, so 5 to go. And I think I will give a bunch of money to Lhasa. Probably 1,000. Now, let's start with just 500. Oh, that is annoying. Industrial to get some stuff, well, to get an ideology. It's not the worst. It definitely adds a lot of production, so let's just go for it, and then the science will have to wait. On the other hand, uh, These guys doesn't look like they have factories yet. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to steal acoustics from them, so I'm not I'm not gonna take the risk. Maria, 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 Maria.
Bons dias.
Ah, she is no longer interested in the silver, in the iron.
Olá. Deveremos prosperar através do comércio?
እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ። ፍጹም
Okay,
ትክክል አይደለም። ይህን ሁኔታ አስብበት።
now let's just sell them some crap and then hope that they like it. Check the York tiles. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, it's too bad that we couldn't get Petra here, but getting that in an expansion city without Liberty is almost impossible, and getting it with Liberty, well, that's just really horrible. Because I think that you get just more negatives from going Liberty than you get positives from Petra. Okay, so the market, I guess, or we can go for the windmill. Yeah, it's not the worst. You can also make workboats, but seems like such a waste at this point. And I do like the market. If we can get the East India Company here, then our money will increase by a lot. And the windmill, well, it can just wait. It's so unfortunate. This game would have been so much better if this patch of ice had not been here. Then it would have been, well, absolutely amazing. But now we are just semi-crippled in everything we do. No, acoustics it is. And I will build a musicians guild here. Yeah. Let's see who all wants the religion. Laventa and Lhasa. Lhasa should be quite easy. 17, so I'm just gonna move into Brazil, since I don't think the Dutch have anything left to give me. Let's feed London so that we can get the size 2025. I won't spy on you anymore, since you have nothing to offer me. We should try to get at least some city-states pretty soon. Problem is that, well, they don't really have quests that I can actually complete. The leader has discovered 9 technologies and we have discovered 1. Well, that certainly isn't good. Harun al-Rashid. It's definitely not what we want to see. And let's start doing science.
Deveremos
Yep,
prosperar através.
I'm sure. And we might be quickly
Ireis
losing
considerar
this game by playing in this way, but well,
ይህን ሁኔታ አስብበት።
yeah, sure.
እኔ እንደማምነው
I have no idea why they're actually at war with this city-state, because it's so bad. Maybe we can squeeze out a workboat here. Nah, better not. Yeah, a workboat, maybe even 2 to work these tiles.
ይህን ሁኔታ አስብበት።
Okay, what is next? I think, yeah, we need those amphitheaters and opera houses, but I also want a seaport and the windmill. I think we shouldn't worry about the amphitheaters just yet, because the other cities don't have it yet. So reasoning there is that since they don't have it yet anyway, I can't do much with it. So I need it in all the cities instead, and as long as I don't have that, doesn't matter if they actually have it or not. It's just a
Deveremos
hermitage.
prosperar através do.
Yeah, research agreement sounds good. Hmm.
ይህን ሁኔታ አስብበት።
It's just a shame that Maria is gonna rationalism. This entire game could be running away pretty quickly, looking at everyone who took rationalism. Can get out of hand. Rapidly. Yeah. Let's just keep exploring. So in London, well, just gonna make a workboat. And I will see about the factories, and then after that, question is gonna be if we have coal or not, and then if we do, we will have to build factories. Try to get an ideology, preferably one that does not conflict too much with probably Brazil, though it's gonna be pretty hard to keep that going. And I think La Venta is here. Yes, well, I'm not gonna risk a war with them. That does not sound like the smartest thing to do. Can get silver, but gonna wait to see if we get coal somewhere before I start improving anything. And that fishing boat will be 1 food and 1 gold. But I really want to get to 3 to 400 gold per turn as soon as possible. So yeah. I'm going to likely switch out the land food trade routes next time they pop up. It's enough, so that's great. To Addis Ababa. And yeah, we have to settle that. And then rush to scientific as soon as possible. Oxford, nah, that would be too late. Might as well get started on the Opera House. Oh, coal. Well, that's unfortunate. I would love to get that coal, but... There's Vilnius. And if possible, I will settle a third scientist somewhere here, and all the ones after that will be sacrificed. But I think getting these up and running is still fine. Six turns before we can start on the construction of our factories. Nottingham has run out of food now. There is not much we can do about it. By putting the Musicians Guild here, I free up a little food from the capital, but it's not great. But unfortunately we don't really have a lot of options. So yeah, we kinda have to. It does mean that their border growth significantly increased, so we might get the coal. And I think we need amphitheaters and opera house here. But yeah, I might just buy the factory there and build them in these two cities. The production in that city is just not good enough to support it. Building it for 27 turns is not viable. So yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think adding one more food here is going to help the situation enough to warrant doing it. That's a little bit of a shame, but we have 4 turns to go. I think I'll do it anyway. Build that workboat. Pedro, my friend,
Olá?
he's secretly plotting. Yeah, they took the coal. It's too bad, but it really was expected, so. And then we go all the way around again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's still 2 that we haven't found. And yeah, it's such a shame that we can't get through from the capital. Yeah, building an amphitheater, I think, is a good plan. This is not good. 12% behind on ticks. Secularism, pretty important, and we can steal scientific. That's really good. And I think we just catch up down here. And I do think that I will get factories before I get... oh, Lhasa has been conquered. Well, that was my only ally. That sure is shit. And yeah, this game, I don't know if I did so much stuff wrong, but it definitely is getting away.
Minuteiras.
እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ። እኔ እየሰማሁ
Of course, we're not purely diplomatic. We are also kind of trying to keep up with science, but it will be quite difficult to do the science thing. And, the Confucianism isn't very good for us. Eastern Orthodoxy would be great, but there's just not much we can do with our fate at the moment. At, at last, they are doing something about Portugal. Yeah, I think both are great, so I'll put up one vote in each and let them sort it out. And let's start building factories. That's 20 turns. That's absurdly long. And I will buy one here. 20 is just... I'll just buy one there as well. And in the meanwhile... let's start building a public school. No, actually we need... yeah, we need everything, so it doesn't matter. Once you are behind, things, well, they tend to not get better ever. So, next order of business, buying a factory in London. But that will be all for this video. See you next time.
John Henry said to it.